Hey everybody, I just want to share with you my HD helmet camera setup. Start off here, we have the Pedco Ultra clamp that I use to fasten underneath the front of my helmet. And I'm using my old Panasonic DMCF Z35 HD camera. And of course, this is my helmet that I use, a Scorpion XO400. And here's what it looks like when it's assembled. As you can see, the camera is upside down. And you can easily rotate the video in iMovie using the Ken Burns rotate tool. The Pedco Ultra clamp will work with any point and shoot video camera that has a 1/4 inch diameter socket for attachment to a tripod. This is me showing you the setup. Hey, I decided to take a little cruise here in the Metro Parks. It's a nice little park system here in Northeast Ohio. It's also known as the Emerald Necklace because it extends all the way from Broadview Heights all the way to Lakewood, Ohio. Oh, it's a nice little park system. As you can see to the right, that's a bike path there that extends all the way through the Metro Park system. And they also have walking paths through the woods and some cliffs you can climb, an ecological learning center, barbecue area. It's just a really nice place to be, and it's the best part of Ohio, at least Northeast Ohio to me. Otherwise, Ohio is pretty boring. So yeah, it's just, I enjoy just cruising on this road through the parks. It's only about 25 to 35 miles an hour speed limit through the park here, and as you can see, a lot of trees, just not too much traffic, just a nice place to be. Getting back to the helmet HD camera setup, just want to let you know the added weight of the camera being clamped to the front end of the helmet actually poses no problem at all. There's no issue, and to me it's a very comfortable setup. You can hardly tell the camera is even there. Previous to this particular setup, I did clamp the camera onto the left mirror, and it actually provided way too much shaking and vibration to use, so I had to nix that setup. So it looks like I'll be sticking with this particular setup. Because you get a good view of the windscreen, the road, pretty decent view of the road, and scenery. Previous to this particular homemade setup, I was gonna go with the HD GoPro camera, but for what is it, like $200-300, and it doesn't even include a lot of the accessories. It just wasn't worth it to me. And to me, the quality it's pretty decent, but it's not that great in my opinion to pay that much extra money, especially when I already had an HD camera sitting around. I had the Panasonic FZ35, which I think is an awesome camera, and I paid like $200 on Amazon a few years ago. And I'll tell you, this camera is really awesome. And I'm grateful I'm able to use this on the road now with this particular setup. We have a place here you can go tobogganing in the wintertime called the Chalet in the park here. As you can see on the left side there on that sign, that's a pretty cool place to be in the winter. What really annoys me is these people on bicycles. They refuse to get on the bike path that's specifically for them, and they think they own the road. Some of them won't even go to the side of the road, and then they wonder why they get hit. It's like, dude, get on the bike path. I mean, come on, that's what it's there for. As you can see here in Northeast Ohio, we have some of the most beat up and treacherous roads that I've ever ridden on before. And I tell you, I've been all throughout the United States, and these are the worst roads. And here in the park, these are pretty decent. But you go in the city of Cleveland, man, some of those roads with potholes and debris, they're just terrible. You really have to be on top of your game when you're riding your motorcycle in those areas. finally, here's a shot on the highway. I hope this video was helpful. Until next time, folks.
Peace out.